Because it's getting late.
Oh,
And I usually get racist on the road.
there you go. Just realized something. Mike was muted the whole time for the past 21 minutes. Yeah, but it's
Not in my lifetime.
me. I'm beating up two zombies right now. Whoa! By the way, here's a little present for you. It's Blackout EU1. But it's because it's a European server. Yeah, but I mean, yeah, we've and that's if they didn't even kill you first. Yeah. And we're only just scratching the surface of like what like how far this rabbit hole goes. Yeah. I like and the thing with like the BLM shit too, right? It's like at first I could support the message, all right, support Black Lives Matter, support all lives matter, and just raise awareness to police brutality. I was with that, and I was like completely with it. And then they started looting, they started rioting, they started just like going against police officers that didn't even do shit. And not only that, but like the people who donated to BLM just completely got ripped off. Yeah. Went to a
That
little
just sounds
mansion.
stupid. I saw the story.
Fucking, they scammed it from a goddamn charity. Yeah.
Oh, the fire station. There we go.
I'm right behind you. Yep.
Well, I mean, just think about the black cops.
Yeah. Yeah, the poor black cops. They didn't do shit. The Ghostbusters? Ghostbusters. Propaganda. A minority takes up a majority. Now, I will say this. It is mostly just black on black crimes. It's like rarely black on white. Oh, oops. Just close that door real quick. Here, you can take this real quick. Mm-hmm. Hold on, where's Connor?
Oh no, I split up. I'm at the hospital. I was chilling.
Oh, alright. Let's go back to the hospital. Yep. Yeah, because it's ignorant. It's closed-minded. Yeah. Yeah, and then you. Yep. And it wasn't even like a lot of them weren't even white. They were fucking black-owned businesses just getting robbed by black writers. Yeah.
And then even worse, you have the right wing retards go out there with guns and try to protect shit themselves. That got more people killed.
Yeah. And not only that, but like
Or some untrained moron,
the
like that one lady who reached for a taser, pulled
oh
out her
yeah.
2-pound gun and shot that guy like 3 times. Sometimes, I mean,
Yeah, you're very stressed out.
you're
Yeah.
supposed, it's not really. Eric Chauvin definitely did, yeah. That was definitely. But that lady that pulled that gun, I'm not saying she did it on purpose. She's just a fucking idiot. There's a weight difference. There's a thing. You're supposed to know that. You're supposed to know that so you avoid that shit. It's
Yeah,
still a
if
mistake
you're
that should never happen. But she freaks out. That's a mistake that should never happen. That's super avoidable. They need to be taught better.
yeah, and I think with just that chick, right, was like either she was not trained properly or she wasn't the right person for the profession. That
Definitely.
just simple as that. Because like no matter how much training you get, there's just some people that aren't meant for certain professions. That's always how it's gonna be.
I don't think she should go to jail or something like that, but she should get fired.
Yeah,
She should
like
lose her job. Fucking. She should
yeah.
never be allowed to be a cop. Yeah.
Yeah, you're never supposed to fight cops. You're never supposed to yeah. you're n-
I mean, I knew a cop in West Virginia. I knew a cop named Ronnie. He's killed 3 people and a dog.
and a dog and a
They
dog.
tried to get him fired for it because this dude, like, known drug dealer in the town, sicked his dog on him. He shot the dog, and then the guy had a gun. He said, "Drop it," and he shot the guy in the neck, killed him. They tried to fire him after the 3rd one because he just kept getting bad luck. There was a bar shooting. Dude had a gun. He said, "Drop it, drop it." The guy shot at him, missed. Ronnie shot him in the neck, killed him.
Yeah,
didn't
like,
shoot him in the neck. He got him right in the chest and then one in the head.
Like, here's the thing though, like police officers, they're meant to hold the line, right? They're like, and the thing with police officers is, like, the thing that people mistake a lot is, like, in reality, their job description, they are not, like, if it's a dangerous situation, they're not gonna, like, yeah, they like, I mean, yeah, they're not soldiers, but, like, yeah, they're there to keep the peace, and if you're not peaceful, they in their yeah, in their job description, they are supposed to neutralize the threat. And
fucking Ronnie. He's just an unlucky man.
yeah, oh yeah, Mosin ammo on the ground. Box of Mosin ammo.
Ooh, shit, really? Where? Need that. I do.
I'll try to find some more.
It should just be, if you kill a bunch of kids in a school, death penalty.
Yeah.
You're gonna have set sentences.
Here's another box of ammo. Yeah, go ahead. Another box of ammo.
God damn, why the fuck is there so many?
Yeah,
I don't wanna
like
forgive and forget.
a public decision.
The fuck? Where'd that guy go? That's kind of the point, though.
Well, yeah. Well,
So it's not
here's
an
the thing.
unfair judgment.
Yeah,
It's because it's for an
yeah.
unbiased, unfiltered judgment. You don't want the guy to fucking. What do the people, the majority, think should happen?
Like. Oh, oops. Trying to fucking.
That's gonna happen regardless. Most people will find out revenge don't get you nothing if you want sentencing.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Almost walked right into that.
What is this shit, man? We're getting fucking jumped out here. What is this?
God damn.
Detroit Simulator.
Detroit Simulator. Well, here's the
But like,
thing though.
I'm not talking about like I'm not like this like if you rape a person. In my opinion, I believe she should be murdered, right? Like,
Yeah,
I find rape to be such a fucked up thing, in my opinion. But like, if you rob a person, okay, go to jail, right? If you murder a person for no reason, you should get killed, like on the spot, right then and there. If it's obvious, of course, like there's like we don't know how he did it, where he did it, like why he did it, like if he did it, of course we have to like figure it out. But like once you figure out they did it, shoot them on the spot.
yeah.
Because then it shows other people too that they can get away with it.
The
The way this whole system works here is that in New York, a person might shoot a person like some guy might shoot a kid, right? And then that same like what's it called? That same um, thing might happen in California. The years of the sentence won't be the same. It's always different, right? Because it's always a different justice. It's always a different jury, right? So it's never just balanced. It just has to be where it's like if you murder a person unjustly or if you rape a person and like those kind of crimes for no reason, right? Rape like there's no reason why you should do it anyway. But like those kind of things, you should just be put down, and then it'll show other people, right, that they cannot get away with it.
Well, sometimes for rape charges, it's a fate worse than fucking death for those people. They get chemically castrated and shit like that.
oh
Put
yeah.
in jail. Yeah. And you see, like, I'm not against that. Like, I heard that like most guards, like, even let it happen. Like, they'll like find ways to like
No, I
put
mean
you in
like
a cell with
like
like.
legal chemical castration, where like doctors and shit do something to your
Are
brain,
you serious?
inject hormones
Yep.
into you and shit.
Mhm.
They
Yep.
completely eliminate your sex drive. They do it. That's a lot of It happens to I don't know where or how. It
It
happens to
happens
a
to a
lot
lot
of
of yeah.
kids in
Happens to
America.
a lot of sex offenders.
Never heard of that.
Like a lot of really bad pedophiles and shit
It's
like that
very rare, but
chemically get
yeah.
castrated.
I've never heard that.
And you
Wow.
can choose to do it yourself too. Say you just don't want to have urges anymore. Chemically castrate, and
But
now you'll
like
never get those
yeah.
urges.
And the thing with like the thing with like the really bad pedophiles too, right?
Yeah,
That they
sometimes
get chemical
they just do
yeah, they
that.
like the and like the people who get chemically castrated, they're absolutely terrible. Like fucking you ever heard of Alan Turing? He was he was he helped the British during fucking World War II just decipher the like German Enigma machines or whatever they called. And he got imprisoned and jailed just because he was gay, and he got chemically castrated for it, and he was terrible. He was like, and he killed himself for it because like that's how like terrible of a chemical castration.
Yeah, it's
Like,
basically
yeah,
being
it's
neutered. They
yeah,
don't actually cut your dick off, but they basically cut off everything inside. No, they knock you out when they do it, but you're not the same.
Oh,
They
like
take
you're
away
not the same
basically,
person.
yes,
yes, it takes away pretty much your whole personality. You're
Oh
a
wow.
completely different fucking person when you're chemically castrated. They do that to
That's
a lot of
weird. What the hell?
like
Never heard of
you
that.
can get regular charges for rape and shit, but if you're caught on multiple charges or multiple charges of pedophilia, they'll chemically castrate your ass to avoid killing you, so they don't want to murder you. Fuck yeah, here's a fate
No,
worse than
I
death,
think the death
motherfucker.
penalty should be implemented everywhere on this earth to make it more like easy. Like I know Washington, I'm pretty sure doesn't use it anymore. Like a lot of states don't use it anymore.
Yeah.
And I believe that that's the thing that we need to take back, and that should be something that they shouldn't like, completely take away. And I feel like that's something like if a person deserves it completely, like if he's like shot up in school, we shoot
Yeah.
that person right there. Like we don't even try to arrest the person, we shoot him. It's crazy, but I don't know. They're just asking the whole justice system. But yeah, of course, like there is a big part of like in the justice system, like it is like kind of justice, but like in the overall instance, it's not right. You know what I mean? Bro, Lonnie, he's just looking around, just looking back.
I'm just like acknowledging this game, and it looks pretty good for only 10 gigs.
Yeah,
Can you actually see my head movement? You
yeah, you're in first place.
can. I was.
You're doing good.
I'm in first now.
It's gonna be more fire. I mean, with more words.
Yeah, it'll be fun. guess he's actually just slumping. I don't know.
Alright, trousers are off. They're around my ankles right now.
Whoa!
I went to go piss and I was like,
Me too.
oh.
Whoa!
Connor, you wanna join us?
I heard him stand up. I heard him stand.
This creaky ass fucking bed, dude. I need to tighten this shit. The bars keep fucking like. They gave me a shitty bed frame, so like the bars are uneven. Like you'll put it in one side and the other side won't reach fully. It's so fucking obnoxious.
Yeah, but I think just a summary for today's world is like, we're fucked. We're fucked. That's it. It.
Like, it's not as easy in the old days where, like, I was killing Julius Caesar, like, the citizens did, right? Because, like, you know, you can't do that shit now, right? They've got bombs, they've got...
Yeah, you can't walk up to someone and just stab them
Now,
17 times.
It also comes down to greed yet again.
You can't grab Joe Biden and,
Yeah.
like, please don't, like, come to the house, Secret Service. But, like, you know, you can't just kill Joe Biden. I'm not planning that, right? So, like, I shouldn't have said that. Right? I'm not, you know, like, I'm just saying, for example, right? You just can't kill, like, the president or nothing, right? Like, nowadays, but, yeah, like, it's just not as easy as, like, you know, back in the old days, like, when Julius Caesar killing, I mean, the people killing Julius became a tyrant.
Well, back then, could have been way worse. Because now,
Six
the
Semper
things that we
Tyrannis.
have, a lot of murders and shit still go unsolved. I mean, think about, I read like a huge article, I went way down in it, and it made like a national thing. It made John Oliver's show where he talks about shit like that. But you go in there and you look at the articles yourself. In Wyoming, 700 Native American girls went missing.
Yep.
1 year. 1 year. 700 Native American girls.
Like, because I've seen those things, like, especially in those states, how, like, do you think it's just on accident, or do you think, like, it's an actual, like...
I think it might be multiple serial killers because there's a lot of laws about reservations and shit. And because they're so determined to hate us for something we did hundreds of years ago, that our federal laws don't affect their reservations because it's on their reservation. Feds, cops can't go into that shit. But you know who can? People can sneak in there. Killers can sneak in there, kidnap girls, murder girls, and we can't do shit about it because they're so prideful they won't let us go in to help. They won't allow it. Because there's a lot of reservations down here in Florida, the Seminole and shit like that. They fucking hate white people. They don't come off their reservations hardly.
I just question about, like, I mean, how many, like, percentage-wise do you think, like, out of, like, global kidnappings, do you think it was, like, Jeffrey Epstein, like, those kind of sex rings?
A lot. A fucking lot.
Like, there's, like, you know, millions and millions of, like, young women and, like, you know, obviously men too, like, crazy amounts, like, not, like, you know, Jeffrey Epstein, like...
I mean, it goes back to
Like,
this.
have you heard the stories on, like, what they had, like, they found, like, on videotapes and stuff?
I can imagine.
It was, like, they were, like, actually doing shit, like, babies, like, newborn babies, they were, like,
Yeah,
at it.
yeah.
That's, wow, that's, like, that's, like, satanic shit, dude.
I mean, you ever seen that thing where like the president and the people around the president? There's a forest out in California with like a giant owl thing.
Oh,
And
yeah,
like, they dress up in robes and shit. There's like a
Oh
fucking
shit, that's
president.
kind of funny.
All the
Bohemian
presidents have
Grove.
been doing it. It's like a presidential cult.
The game that we're playing, the company that made it is called Bohemia.
Oh, yeah.
Oh shit, I ain't sitting down.
Where the owl at? It's in the woods, it's in the grove, it's in the woods in California.
Yeah, and there's like a giant set. They don't let you take pictures and videos.
It's,
Dress in robes and
I
railings.
forgot what god that owl is supposed to be. It's one of those old biblical gods. Like, you know Jeffrey Epstein on his island?
Yeah.
I don't know if you've seen the pictures of his island. It's a blue and white building with stripes, right? It looks like kind of Egyptian, like old building.
Jeffrey
So
Epstein's
that
the type of
building-
weirdo pray to Ra or some fucking crazy shit.
Well, that it was a temple, and that temple was for Baal. And in the Bible, Baal was a like a fake god, right? Like it wasn't a real god compared to like actual God. And it was just really Satan. But it was a god that people worshipped, and the people that did worship him like did children or like did a lot of like serious acts with like children and those kind of things. And yeah, that's what that temple was for. That church had obviously worships because he hasn't taken on the last Baal.
Yep.
And like Baal like had like like it was just in the Bible it just says that basically it was Satan talking to the people really as like a god pretending to be a god, and he would like tell them to like throw their kids in fire and like those kind of things. Weird. Like have you seen those TikToks with like like talking about like how some celebrities probably like
Well, I'm
celebrities that
sure.
went to like
I'm
Jeffrey Epstein
sure.
Island
Yeah,
like
yeah, yeah.
did some weird shit.
I'm sure pretty much every celebrity's probably in that fucking weird Bale cult. The
But
weird
like the
shit that
thing is,
goes
it's
on in
like
LA.
the thing is, it's like it's an island, right? And like maybe it's like underground thing, but like, why are they friends with him? Like, out of every single person, why do they have? Why does he have like the
Because
most
they're
like
all in that
top of the
fucking
top?
shit. They're all
Exactly.
in
Like
that
why?
shit. They're all
Why
worshiping that
out of
Bale
all the
fucker.
top of the top people friends with this like billionaire? Like
Because he
why?
owns everything.
Like
The richest people.
I know, but like him, like let's say we're like defending like these celebrities, right? Like what reason do they have to be friends with Jeffrey Epstein? Like Bob Saget, the guy from Full House, the father. He's on the flight list. Obama's were on the flight list, especially goddamn Bill Clinton. He was on the flight and disappeared.
I mean, Trump and
That's like
Elon Musk were there too. There's plenty of pictures
yeah,
with Epstein and Elon
dude.
Musk.
Robert Downey Jr. Went to the island. Like the list goes on and on. Jay Z,
Tom Hanks.
Beyonce, like literally like you can name a celebrity right now and they probably went. I think you like Kanye too and like a bunch of people like
He probably
what
fucking drove
affiliation do they
Kanye,
have?
man. Bro probably
You
went
wanna,
fucking
What
yeah,
affiliation do they have with
and
Jeffrey
you
Epstein?
you want to know what's happening with like the thing that's happening with Kanye right now, right? I saw an interview with him where he said that like the media is trying to make me sound crazy so that if I die they can paint me as like I killed myself, and if the media believes that I'm crazy and everyone else believes that I'm crazy, then it just makes sense that I killed myself, which is like, I mean, Kanye might definitely be going through a mental breakdown, or might not. Who
very
knows?
easy.
There's no question about it that he has like some mental issues,
Yeah.
right? There's like no question about it, right? But like yeah, like I wouldn't I wouldn't doubt that. That like they're portraying him as that right now. Like he's like
That's the
that.
thing, though. You can't really trust the fucker. He says the most wild, crazy shit you could even
Yeah,
fucking imagine.
like
Like all his shit
but
about the
you know
Jews and Hitler being a good guy and
okay,
everything.
but like
That
something
means his other shit.
I read about it though. So like what do you guys think about the media? Like every single news outlet. Like what do you
It's
think
all
like
garbage.
they
It's all
are?
fucking trash. And they
Fake.
just say whatever
Okay,
Yeah.
they tell them
so
to say.
and you know what one thing he said like about the Jews? He said they own it. All the media companies, almost every single media
There is a
company,
lot
right?
of Jews in media
On
and
one of his
LA and shit.
interviews, they put on one of his like what's it called like a paparazzi just came up to the surface like TMZ or something. He pulled out his phone and then like it had all like CEOs of certain news outlets and all the Jews were red and like the whole list was basically red, right? There was a few like normal people and then I looked it up to see if it was real and what happened? They're all Jews like and like what does the media like purport to us like nowadays? It's just all negative things like all like a lot of lies too about like elections, about like people. It's a lot of it is all just lies, like straight lies. And then like a coincidental thing happens to be like they're all mostly owned by Jews. You know what I mean?
We're all turning into Kanye.
Like no, I'm not saying like all the Jews and stuff like that. Like that's wrong. Like that's wrong. But I'm saying like yeah, like I bet some of the stuff as like like what's the word like I don't bet like I know some of the stuff has false to it, but like I feel like some of it does have truth to it. Like some of it.
Yeah.
It's hard to trust him because, I mean, he's a fucking crazy bastard, but I mean, is he? Is he a crazy fucker? Or...
I really do believe, cause like, what does like the average American take in every single day? News. That's how we learn everything. Everything we really learn, like on a daily basis, is news, right? Like when you think, like, what new Jordans came out, that's news, right? What like new, like goddamn McDonald's food comes out, that's news, right? So we're always taking in news. And then the things that really affect humans are like the news that are happening around the world, and like the news that we're seeing about people, right? So how they're painting, like let's say how they paint Trump, right? Like the news always emotionally paints him as a bad guy, and they paint Joe Biden as a very good human being,
They're all
right?
garbage.
But like how can we trust like a person we never met before? They're the ones showing us, like they're telling us what to believe. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But then you have another news outlet that's contradicting that fact. So like, how do you trust the news really in the whole end game? Because yeah, there's a few
You
things
just
that
gotta
like
not trust it.
there's a few things that yeah, like it's like true, right? Like there's a recall on like some Gerber goddamn things that they use, right? Or like on Tesla, those kind of things. Yeah, it's artificial, like superficial news. But like deep, like news that they try to like paint. Like for example, Andrew Tate, right? Like they called him racist.
His dad's black.
He's black. Like how is he racist? Like nowhere in any of his videos has he been like racist.
Yeah, I mean,
In
misogynistic,
my opinion,
maybe a little here and there.
maybe a little, yeah. And to the news, yeah. And like they called him like what was it? Like racist, misogynistic, and I forgot
Transphobic.
what else was.
Almost,
Transphobic. Where does he talk about transgenders?
I don't see it.
Nowhere.
And that's the news people take in, right? Because like
The only
that's what
thing
like
that even lands is the misogyny, because sometimes he gets
that's
way
like
over.
that barely, yeah, it lands, but like it's really like a lot of the views he
It's just
says,
a,
like, and sometimes it's just jokes too, though. Like you can tell when
yeah.
he's being serious in his interviews, and then you can tell when he's just being like sarcastic, like when you can tell anyone's being sarcastic. And like that's the thing, like that's the news, that's the media that people are taking in on a daily basis, and that's what they're like accustomed to. So like they're bound to believe right away that, oh yeah, that guy's bad, I don't listen to him. You see what I mean?
Yeah. But I
So
mean,
like with Kanye, yeah, of course, like it's a mix between both. But like, I don't think they would be messing with him that much if you wouldn't be talking about like the Jews between media, like how they control the media. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Yeah.
I just think like especially with like CNN or Fox News, right? It's like no matter what side you're on, Democratic or Republican, yeah, like it's it's so uncontrollably biased on either side that you don't get the truth. And like
Yeah, no, you
yeah,
never do.
like and the CNN with Fox News, they just tell you what you want to hear if you are like on their side. They're like there's no like there's almost no truth to it. It's all like little cherry picks of
Oh
news.
yeah,
There's cherry
Fox
picked
News has got
truth.
Trump's
Yeah,
dick down their throat, and CNN's got Biden's dick down their throat. And
yeah,
they
and
Well,
like
in
pick
the end
sides.
game, I really do believe like it's controlled by one whole like
Oh yeah,
I don't know like
it's RoboCop. OCP owns the
I
cops.
think it's
OCP
fully like yeah, there's its own companies, but in the end game, I feel like it's all controlled by one single group.
probably.
yeah,
Cause you know, so like this thing I learned, like I put together recently, right? Like, cause like you know, I told you I'm like religious, right? And in the Bible, it states that like Christ and they, or just listen to this, right?
I farted.
Okay, listen. You know what the New World Order is? Like, what that theory is?
I've heard of it.
So like what it is that it's like the Illuminati, blah blah blah. Like it says that one day that all the governments will like come together and say world peace, right? And then they'll give their power, all the power to one whole government, and then that'll become the new world order, right? And all throughout like the past few decades, America and like all the other countries, like the United Nations, have been trying to state like, oh, like we're trying to get world peace, and they use those kind of words, like they use world peace, right? And then in the Bible, it also states that in like the last days, quote unquote, that that's what they'll announce, world peace, and then they'll try to give the power to one whole group. And then what's like a belief that what do you call it, like what I just said about like the
About the New World Order?
world order.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean it puts to like it's backing up like with what would happen, like theoretically. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Also take into consideration the Bible's been lost in translation a dozen times.
Yeah, it
I
has.
know, but a lot of things have been true about like what the Bible says. Like in the end game, I mean, even in the Bible, right? It states perfectly that in like the last days, the world would be facing like famine, like in some places. North Korea is facing a lot of famine in recent years. A lot of like pestilence, so like COVID. What's the word? Yeah, and yeah, you could say that it's been happening. Like it's happened all throughout history, but recently it's been all hitting at once. You know what I mean? Like COVID, the different strains of COVID, right? Because it's not all the same thing.
Yeah.
Monkeypox, the difference, like, and now I don't know if you guys keep up with the news, but now like since global warming is like melting Antarctica, right? There's all types of old diseases coming out, right? So like they just woke up a new virus from like thousands, millions of years ago actually, in like Siberia or something. They found it in Siberia by Antarctica, and that sea it's like a pestilence. That's what a virus is, a pestilence. And then it talks about how natural disasters would be occurring, right? Like never before. And yeah, you could say like hurricanes happen every year, but if you watch the news about the hurricanes, they literally say like, oh, like this is supposed to be like a 50-year storm, right? That only happens like once every 50 years or once every like 100 years. But now they're saying it happens like every year, like continuously. You see what I mean?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's probably what they thought when the bubonic plague was wiping out a third of all the world's
Yeah,
population.
I mean, yeah, like they
And
could
then
have
it was
thought
just
like it was the end of
rats.
the world, but it was just yeah, it was just one whole virus. But now it's like multiple single viruses, it's multiple natural disasters, it's like a lot of what's it called? Like human disputes, like we're not on the same page. There's all types of riots. There's all, like the George Floyd riots. What happened there? Like, and there's always some kind of dispute nowadays. Even if you compare it to 10 years ago, none of this was happening 10 years ago. Even 4 years ago, like COVID threw us all by surprise, right? Like, what the hell? That hasn't happened in like 100 years during that last plague that we had, right?
Yeah.
And this one was stronger than those, right? And now we got like multiple viruses. So I don't know. There is a lot of like facts about the Bible that like have ended up being true.
Yeah,
You know what
but
I mean?
like every time a century has a 20 in it, like at the end, like 1820, 1920, no, 2020. Like so I think yeah, so like pretty much 1620 plague, 1720 plague, 1820 plague, 1920 Spanish flu,
Yeah. And now
2020
COVID.
yeah, COVID.
Yep. But the thing is, it hasn't happened like like what's happening now hasn't happened before in the past. Even like the last plague. The last plague was just the Spanish flu, right? But now we got all these other goddamn viruses that are coming out, right? They say in the
Oh,
next
coming
few
out? Good
years
for them.
when it's like shoe drops, dude. They're saying in Antarctica right now in the next few years because it's melting very very fast, right? The snow caps.
Yeah.
So there's gonna the viruses are just gonna keep dropping. So it's I told you that one in Siberia. They're saying like they're seeing a few more like popping up in like mammoths, those woolly mammoths, and like a bunch of other animals. And those are pestilence. And like there's just a bunch of like I don't know. Like there was a verse like you know what a verse is like a sentence in the
Yeah.
Bible like in one of the chapters. And like I think it was like Revelation or something.
Or in a
And that
sick ass
is
song.
what would be happening in the in like the last days. It's literally what's happening like right now. Because like I said, you could say this stuff has happened before, but it hasn't happened like at this scale, like all at once. You know what I mean?
The world is ending. We have broken the final seal.
I don't know. Like
The final seal was just a group goal of like how many nuts we can bust. And boy, we are
I don't
fucking.
know. Because
We are
like
doing.
I don't know, dude. Because like I believe in God, like I just said multiple times. So like I don't know, like with my belief, again, not to like humanity, but like to like all badness, right? By God, right? Like you could end up killing them all. So I don't know, like I don't know if that can be. Oh, you're crazy. Jesus Christ. I don't know, dude. Like, but with the way I see things now, and like with the way like I've read the
Oh, oops.
You guys still just watching this?
We're talking about the Bible. We're talking about religious and political stuff.
I don't know. It's just like with the way I say things now, like it's like not even 4 years ago we saw this kind of like conflict with everything, and like even like it talks about wars, like oh, and in the Bible too, like
You gotta turn around.
with one of the prophecies, right? You know, with like prophecies, right? Like a foreshadow of the future.
Yes, we know
It talks about, so it mentions the king of the north, and I think it talks about the king of the like west or something. I forget what it was. Like it's like northwest, southeast, right? So like it's one of like those four, for both,
Mhm.
both kings. And then it talks about how one king, which like is translated to basically like
I'll be
Russia,
just a little more
right?
distant.
Because like they're a world power right now.
You gonna finish your sentence, or you're just gonna like leave it
Acting
hanging?
up against like America and like all the other countries. And that's exactly what's happening right
Yeah.
now.
Okay.
Like, Russia started acting up, right? They invaded Ukraine, right? Which they wanted to do for a while, but then they started threatening the United States and all the other countries with nuclear warfare. That's
Yeah, they threatened
it
NATO.
hasn't happened. Yeah, like it hasn't really happened in a long time, and like now it's like
Oh,
happening.
that would explain why he cut his sentence short.
Yeah, it's. I mean,
FBI
but then
got him
again,
real quick.
oh damn.
He lagged out, bro. They got his
Oh,
ass.
okay, okay, yeah.
They got his ass.
Yeah, he said
Fast.
what? He said what?
I can't hear him. He lagged out for me.
Jim, you there?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Oh, now I can.
Okay, yeah.
No, because you said yeah, and I said what?
Yeah, like it said you lagged out for me. I said, "Damn, the FBI got your ass." Yeah, it got your ass quick.
Yeah, but then again, like what you were saying about the Bible, like being accurate about a lot of predictions. Then again, also, The Simpsons were right about a lot of things too.
Simpsons is the Bible. That's the real Bible.
Yeah, it's the real Bible.
It was made by whatever
I
grown.
don't know what's with the Simpsons though, because that's like some weird stuff to get on though. Like that's like some like that's weird.
Bro, Matt
And it
Groening
keeps
is
happening too, and it keeps popping up.
Weird. Like they get like more like a lot of, but the thing is like the Bible met God in the Bible because everything that's said in the Bible is said by God, right? So everything in the Bible, he talks about like how there is people, right? Who, what, oh my God, that freaked me out.
What?
There's a what's it called? A log behind you that's like sticking up. How do I explain it? You see it? Like it's so you see the three trees right behind us
Yeah.
that are slanted. If you look right at the bottom, there's like a little log. I thought it was like someone watching it.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, I see what you're talking
You
about
see
now.
it? No, it's a plant. It's a plant.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, yeah.
Crouching there.
In the Bible, it talks about how there's people who use like like powers of demons, right? Like where they can like voodoo stuff, like that stuff, like you know what voodoo is, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like they use it in like the African countries, like Cuba, they use it a lot. Like my great grandmother practiced like voodoo.
They do a lot of that in
Like she
Louisiana.
said, like she would see people floating around and stuff, like in air, like she could even like levitate, right? So like it does say like that could happen, right? He doesn't say like he's the only one that can use the powers, right? Because like the demons and like Satan, the devil, have like God's like powers, right? So like I don't know. I don't know what's with that Simpsons thing.
I might
Your
have to.
grandma was tripping balls on acid, dude. Holy shit.
I might have
You were
to.
talking about this on acid.
Oh.
I might have to pop out with some Papa Voodoo DC vibes. I might have to go full New Orleans. Get
New
like
Orleans.
The Bible does talk about like how like there is like fortune tellers, right? And but they use their powers from like demons, like cause like they get their powers from like like human beings, right? So like I don't know. Simpsons does that, right? I mean, you got Jeffrey Epstein and like those people like once he's in jail, right? Who knows?
Jesus Christ. We are some fucked human beings. Where's my phone? Oh, there it is. Yeah, it's.
Imagine if it was
You just look out the window, the sky is red.
I just text you, I told you so.
Oh my god.
Oh,
I
God.
just respond back with like, God damn it. Oh. Oh fuck you.
But yeah, no, like, it's getting back to like Jeffrey Epstein. We like, goddamn, we go through rabbit holes after rabbit holes after rabbit holes. Like, getting back to that Jeffrey Epstein thing, bro. Like, that whole like crime. Remember you and me talked about it about like how they lost the footage of his cell,
Oh yeah.
how there was no guard, how like no one was watching him. Like,
I mean,
what?
because I think about it, all these people have been there. That obviously the government, the president, whoever the fuck, said we're gonna kill that fucker so he can't spill his guts before he dies.
And then you know
And
they
they turned
killed the
off all
two
the
people that were gonna testify.
Yeah, they fucking killed everybody. They killed his ass.
What's wrong with Ghislaine Maxwell though, or whatever her name is? Like, I have not heard any single piece of news like at all. And
She's
I read
probably
the news,
dead.
right, like around about like wars and those kind of things, but like I had not seen any piece of news of her.
She's probably dead as fuck.
No, like she's still alive. Her trial is going on right now. Like I'm pretty sure, but like, what the hell?
She probably ain't gonna be
I
alive
never
much
heard
longer.
anything of her news. Like I heard more about the Amber Heard and goddamn Johnny Depp trial than I heard about Ghislaine Maxwell, which is like one of like most prolific crimes. Like,
Well, because Johnny Depp, Amber Heard, funny haha. Because
I know, but that was on like the world news. Like who gives a shit? Like in the end game, like how does that benefit me? And like in any way, like how does that affect me?
I don't know. He hasn't even done a movie since then either.
Give a shit. It's not like they were going to jail. It was just like they were just suing each other. That's all it was. And then we got Ghislaine Maxwell over here that's like, you know, linked to like all types of celebrities and like human trafficking.
Alright, I'm gonna be honest. Really need to take a shit right now. So, you guys, fuck that. Just make sure your make sure your mics are on, and that they're sharing, and yeah, the whole stream can hear you. So, yep, I'm gonna go. Shit, that's a good question.
It's
Nope.
like,
Nope.
I'm
Nope.
This is fucking stupid.
One guy joined in, like immediately left. Yeah. I'm gonna take a shit. Either that or I'm gonna fall asleep. Anyways.
I can never take a shit on mic. I scream in pain and agony. It's like a
Oh
writhing
my god.
experience. I mean, nothing else to talk about. No good movies come out. I watched Black Adam and it was like one of the worst pieces of shit I've watched in a long time. I'm being serious. Like it actually, me and Zach watched it, and it pissed me off how fucking trash it was. As somebody who avidly reads comic books and knows these characters, are trash. Yeah, I know. And Superman got fired too. It's dog shit. So bad. Yeah, me too. Because Henry Cavill's perfect, bro. And they ruined it. Man of Steel was, Batman vs Superman was dog shit. It's just, it's the. I'll tell you what. That Batman fight scene in the warehouse is fucking awesome. He fucks up this dude. The only problem I have with it is so out of character for Batman. He murders like 30 fucking. That's like a big part of his character is just not doing that. And Superman, being as weird as he was, yeah. Thomas, I mean, yeah. Thomas Wayne is a lot different because it's the same scenario, but little boy Bruce dies, and then you have 35, 40-year-old Wayne, who's now, he's already older, he's angry, he goes through that training, and he's like 50, he's running on 60. He's angry, and he can't take these fights anymore like Bruce could. He started off, an old-ass 50-year-old man can't take on a 30-year-old Deathstroke. He won't win that fight. Just age is gonna fuck him over, so he's gotta kill. I just thought it was too dark for Superman, and Superman's second movie, and he fucking dies. And in that continuity, they're like, Superman's been around for a year and a half. Oh, he's dead. Okay. Nice little run. Oh yeah, no, he did, but in the book, Doomsday happens 10, 11 years into Superman's career. He's established, everyone on Earth is used to him saving the day. And when they fight, it's a brutal fist fight, and they just kill each other. They hit each other so many times that they just die. And all Superman needs to revive is sunlight. That's all he needs. It's garbage. New Batman movies, I loved it. I thought it was like reading an old comic book. Their like main DC Universe movies are trash. Suicide Squad was cool. I thought he acted good. I didn't really care about the story. It didn't seem like Joker to me. It just seemed like a dude going crazy. If it was that, it'd be awesome. But Joker doesn't seem like Joker to me. They're awesome. It's a little bit over because the action scenes are bad. I think what drags it down the most is the action scenes. Like a Batman action scene should feel like fucking, oh my god, this is the epitome of action scenes, and they're really lame in that movie. He doesn't throw kicks. He's armored. He's real slowed. I thought Bane's plan was stupid. 8-month bomb. I feel like he timed it perfectly so Batman could come back on his ass. Yeah, I feel like you could have done. You could have cleansed Gotham in under 8 months. Come on, man. Yeah. I know what they were trying to do. They were trying to do the City of Bane storyline where he does that in Nightfall, where he originally breaks Batman. He does that. He takes over the city and fucks over everything. But it's only a few months in the book, and Batman recovers. And in between there, Nightwing fucks up Bane and kind of takes the city back a little bit. There's like resistance. The Bane can't just wipe it all out instantly. He has resistance. But in that movie, he kind of... Yeah, they introduced it weird too. The guy's name. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, it's really... He was a playboy, and he was super smart and did detective work. Yeah. Ben Affleck, he was just dumb. He made Bruce Wayne look dumb and brutish. Like, yeah, Bruce, don't get me wrong, Ben Affleck's Batman would fuck up everyone. Ben Affleck's Batman was the most badass fighter. You saw that warehouse, and he fucked those guys up. No, he was just, that was just comic book Batman. That was fucking awesome. He was just annihilating those dudes. It was perfect. I loved it. But he was an idiot. No detective work. Oh yeah. And it's, a lot of people didn't like that he wasn't Bruce Wayne, but that's year 2 Batman. When he comes back, let me explain it. When he comes back, he's angry and he's pissed off, and he, like, the message of the movie is vengeance. That's all he cares about. He's done with Bruce Wayne. Bruce Wayne's basically, he's coming back. He needs Bruce Wayne too, so that's coming back in the sequel, I'm sure. That's all he wants is vengeance. I don't care about Bruce Wayne, I'm throwing that behind, that's a side thing. He doesn't ever get out of the costume, hardly. He realizes he needs that. He wants to help. He can help him more than that way. He'll be the Bruce Wayne. And that, yeah. Because everyone was complaining about that. I try to explain it like that. He doesn't give a fuck about Bruce Wayne in that movie. He's all Batman all the time. That's why he never takes the mask off, hardly. And when he does, he's just armor. Oh yeah, Catwoman was bad as fuck in that. It's always like that though in the books and everything. Yeah, she was a good Catwoman though. I liked her better than the other lady. The one from the Dark Knight. That Catwoman was kind of lame. She wasn't that good. Yeah, she was bad. Yeah, Zoe Kravitz. That was the Catwoman. That was great. Yeah, that was fucking hilarious. She drank milk out of that glass and everything. That was funny. That's like what Catwoman should be. Catwoman's likable. I mean, she can carry her own series. She's not just a slut that can do acrobatics. She's her own fucking shit, yeah. Yeah. He does. Yeah, I loved it. I loved the old Suicide Squad 2016. Trash. Hate that movie. It's garbage. This new one was hilarious. I loved it. And the Peacemaker show was awesome. Yes. Fucking awesome. I think that's great for those shitty characters. Like Suicide Squad always has real shitty characters in it. Stuff sometimes it's a cool one, but it's mostly shitty guys. That's great for that. But I'm worried that he's gonna take that funny, like raunchy shit. He's gonna put it in Superman or Batman. Yeah, I don't want him to do that. Those are different characters that need to be different, you know. Like Superman needs to be. I hope he doesn't make him a retard, or I don't want Superman to have blood and gore in it and shit. Superman's a symbol of hope. He doesn't kill. He doesn't kill because that'd be too easy. That's the easy thing. That's the easy way out. Yeah, most people would be Homelander. Yeah. But that's the thing about Superman. That's the easy way out. That's how you get rid of it. He wants to, like, rehabilitate. Yeah, he's a pussy, but he wants to rehabilitate him because the point of the story is he's. Yeah, Batman just beats him within an inch of their life. Punisher is a result of a failed system. Oh, he's my favorite. Oh, he's fantastic. I have a shit ton of Punisher books. I can tell you all about fucking Punisher. He's a result of the failed system. When his family gets killed, he just. It's not really just that did it. In Vietnam, they have like flashbacks and shit. He racked up damn near 200 kills when he was in Vietnam. He loved it. He loved being a murderer, and they discharged him, and that's all he could think about when he was with his family. And that was just an excuse to get back into it. His family dying to him. Of course, he wanted to. He avenged him at first, but then he loved it. He just kept doing it. Yeah, it's good. Oh yeah, he's fucking fantastic. The only problem I have with this, the only problem I have with those Netflix shows, is they act like they hate the costumes. Punisher hardly ever put on his skull. And it's like not hard to do. It's just a skull vest. He never takes the shit off. Yeah, in the show he just never puts it on. In Daredevil, they always put him in that black costume instead of his red DD. They never put him in that shit. Like they did all second season and third season and first season. He never had it. You gotta skip around. Every time his friend Karen or Foggy talk, skip. It's trash. That's the bad. Every time Matt Murdock or Daredevil is on screen, it's great, but like trash, trash. Trash. No, you could. I skipped it. I skipped it. I watched a few episodes. Trash. Yeah. Oh no. The worst show, the worst show ever to me. My favorite character of all time is Moon Knight, and they made that show of it, and it was the worst piece of trash, cocksucking garbage I've ever watched in my life. They took my favorite character and raped him. It's They took my favorite character and bent him over and fucked him. It was so bad. Yeah. Yeah. I didn't drop none. Maybe I did. They always cut it out. It's so stupid.
It was so boring, dude. Yeah.
He's such a
When
good
finally
character.
Jacob Lockley came out,
Oh my god,
for the
Jake
final,
Lockley.
that, okay, God.
They just ruined it. They ruined.
I hated that goddamn character. That was so
They took
boring.
a good character and made it. His costume flies on him. He has magic powers. That Khonshu god gives him some extra shit, but Khonshu's dimensions away. He can only transfer so much power. He's not a super powered being. He's a dude.
Like, Nina was just like really dick riding.
He's just. He's just like a mega tough super badass.
Isn't Khonshu, like siblings with, what's his name?
He's the
Black
step.
Panther god?
Nah, they're not really related. It's Egyptian. Black Panther's something else. They, in the comic books, they have met before. It's in the like comic. Nah, I didn't bother. No Black Panther, no me. I changed it to his sister. I thought it was lame.
Honestly, like it, dude. She was like, she was looking sick in it. She wasn't like supposed to be like, Black Panther, Black Panther. Like, she was full bloodlust on Namor. She was sick.
Namor's such a lame villain too. I fucking hate.
That was pretty cool in the show, in the movie. He was pretty badass. Like, he wasn't like supposed to be like, he wanted to full on be served by Chloe.
I don't give a shit.
Like, he just wanted to ally with her because she became the queen because he killed her mother, right?
Yeah.
And like he was the mom, blah blah blah. He grew up, but before that, like before they were like enemies, he gave her the idea to like go to the surface, like America and all these countries, and take them out because they're just like evil people, right? Like what we were talking about. And she like said, oh no, that's evil, blah blah blah. And like so they fought it out, and then like finally like he kills her mom, blah blah blah. And then like when he kills her mom, she just goes full bloodlust, and like they try talking her out of it, like the war, but she just kills the shit out of it. Like he stabs her full on, like because he has a vibranium staff.
Yeah.
He just full on like pokes her like right in it, and she like gets out of it, and like he kills the shit out of it. It was a pretty good movie, in my opinion. I liked it.
I wish they'd stop doing these heroes as villains. It's like Scarlet Witch in that fucking Doctor Strange movie. That Doctor Strange movie is pretty fucking lame. Scarlet Witch is the villain stupid for Doctor Strange. Doctor Strange is cool villains. Like she's like a universal threat, not just a Doctor Strange thing. And then Namor, he's like a yeah, but they didn't have like an event movie about it. They had fucking. It was so bad. Yeah, and they brought that dog shit America Chavez character in it too. She's a garbage character. Yeah. And then they made Wong the Sorcerer Supreme. They paid us. They should have. Because that's what he's supposed to be. He's like, he just can't carry his own fucking movie like Strange can. It's Strange's thing. It's his movie, and he was like a side character in it. Especially compared to fucking Scarlet Witch and Wong. Shit, they make him look like a side character in his own movie. And don't even get me started on Thor: Love and Thunder. That was one of the worst movies I've ever watched. And Shang-Chi was the worst one I ever. They took a character that's super simple and made it the most garbage dog shit ever. So bad. And ruin him. I mean, he was the highlight of the movie still, but that's not a good highlight.
Barely, bro.
Barely. It was bad. They were cool when he talked and he looked pretty cool, but that was it. Other than that, it was retarded. And then the final fight with Thor, and he's like, they're right behind me, aren't they? It's fucking lame. What? Oh yeah, like it's terrible, and the goat screaming was like, God. Yeah, of course I did. Everyone liked that movie. It's a good movie. Solid. It's lame. I hate multiversal stories anyway. It's lame. But it was cool getting to see Tobey Maguire again. Yeah, he's my favorite Spider-Man. Yeah, Amazing Spider-Man is awesome. I love seeing them again. I mean, good fun movie. I always hated Tom Holland Spider-Man because Spider-Man's an independent hero, and he was like Iron Boy Jr. He cried all the time too. God, he cried.